Hi guys, and welcome to my first ever YouTube video. So this video is going to follow my journey of how I opened my illustration/art Etsy shop. So my name is Gemma and I'm a designer in London by day, and illustration is basically all my free time other than that. I've been out of uni for 3 years now, and I've been having a think about how I can get my work out there a bit more, and Etsy seemed like a really obvious thing to do. It's something I've always dreamed of having ever since I was a student really, and I finally feel confident enough in my own work, and I've had enough time to kind of bring it all together that it's actually going to happen. So yeah, this video will follow my journey of how it started and literally me opening it at the end, which is great. But yes, let's flip back to a few months ago where this journey began, and I will see you at the end of the video. Okay, so I've watched quite a lot of YouTube videos about advice on opening an Etsy, you know, what sort of products you should have, how you should photograph them, how many you should have, how to advertise. I mean, the list is kind of endless, but I'm glad I've done a lot of research, and one of the people that's really been quite helpful is Fran Nerd. I'm sure you've heard of her, but she's got lots of tips on what envelopes you should buy, how you should package them, all that kind of stuff. So I've taken lots of notes from her, and I've kind of decided I want to maybe start with like 9 products, because I don't want too few, but I don't want to go so crazy that I have all this work to do and it's never going to be achievable and I'll never open a store, because I have started so many zines in the past and never finished them because I make a project like this big into this big, and zines don't have to be that complicated. Like, you'll get to know my work, and I do love detail, but sometimes I need to hone it all in, and you know, there's always another drawing, or yeah, so I'm thinking 9 projects. Okay, so I'm sort of at the start of the 9 projects I want to do. I've only really finished one of the zines, but there'll be this zine, a colour me in version of it, and I'm also working on another zine at the moment, and then I want to try and make some vinyl stickers and some badges, maybe a digital download. Don't really know how popular they are, but I'd love to do like a weekly organiser or something in the style of one of the zines. So I think that'll be something I'm working on next. But I'm going to show you the first zine, which I have actually got printed already. I'm getting way ahead of myself. So yeah, okay, so it's called Elsewhere, and it's a concertina zine, so it unfolds. And yeah, so the blurb that I've written is a zine that will leave you wondering about a place elsewhere, with a super cute rocket. So it sort of follows a story of this house on Earth, and it's raining and it's kind of boring, and maybe there's someone inside this house looking for elsewhere or somewhere else to travel to. And so the house sort of turns into a flying machine, and it's up in the sky and it's looking for somewhere new, and these little pink things are maybe little teleports of where you can travel to somewhere else. And so he picks one and he starts to go through the teleport and land into this new magical world. Cloudland, really. And yeah, then the other side sort of opens up into a big poster. So yeah, this one took quite a while to draw, but I think it's worth it. And I think as like my first finished zine that I've really got printed, it really sums up my style, and I love all the plants and the colours, and yeah, let me know what you think of it. So hopefully this will be the first zine on Etsy that I do, but yeah, we'll see. Okay guys, so I thought I'd give you a quick update. It's the 10th of July now, and I've printed out my calendar so I can work out how many days I have until I plan to launch Etsy, and I've made a to-do list of everything I need to do before then, and there's quite a lot on the list, and it's just things that I haven't really thought about. Like, I probably need to make an Etsy profile picture, a banner, some content for Instagram to promote it and let everyone know what's going on. and I need to photograph products and order envelopes. I'm having a bit of a stress because a while ago I was speaking to a really lovely girl on Instagram when I posted a few pictures of one of the zines, and so I sent her one, and she lives in America, and a few weeks later I messaged her to see if it had arrived, and it's got lost in the post, and I didn't send it tracked or anything. I'm starting to panic that this might happen with Etsy, and maybe I should be sending it tracked, but obviously that costs a lot more money. And yeah, maybe I need to think about this a bit more because I don't want people's orders going missing and not knowing what to do about it. So I need to have a think about that. But yes, I've got lots of days off in August and a list, and gonna think positive. Got this. Okay, and whilst I'm here, I thought I'd give you a quick sneak peek of Plant Nets, the second zine I'm working on for Etsy. So yeah, work in progress, flipping the camera. Okay, and here it is. So this is Plant Nets. So it's going to be one of those zines that folds up and has a slot in the middle. So this side would be the poster side of the zine, and the other side, which I haven't really worked on yet, will be the comic book strip style one, sort of explaining the story. But yeah, this is it. I really like some of the characters so far and the colours. There's lots of gaps I still need to work on. Excuse my nail varnish. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Okay guys, so today is a bit of a weird update. I never thought when I started blogging about making an Etsy that it was going to involve any sort of update like this. But, you know, life gets in the way, things happen. And I'm currently recovering from a broken wrist and 4 fractures to my pelvis. So today's update is that my Etsy is probably going to be delayed because it's really difficult to draw and use the mouse and everything at the moment, and with the pelvis it's really slowing me down. It's quite a slow injury to heal. But I'm remaining positive. I'm not going to let it delay it by too long. A lot of the original drawings I'd already done anyway, so a lot of stuff like the sticker sheets, I just need to rearrange stuff. And yeah, so I'm still going to try and launch it before Christmas. It's just, it might be delayed by a few weeks or a month. But yeah, that's today's update. You're probably all wondering what happened to me for me to have these injuries. Basically a few weeks ago I was doing a mud run, which is a running race with lots of obstacles, and I got to the last obstacle, so my limbs were tired and everything, and it's starting to rain, and I was at the top of a 12 or 14 foot wall, and I just slipped and just fell straight to the ground. I'm just really thankful that, you know, it wasn't anything more serious, and that I will make a full recovery. You know, it makes you value life even more. It's not that I didn't, it's just even more, and it pushes me even more to want to create my Etsy and really get my own stuff out there, because life is too short and I want people to see it. So I'm sure I'll give you another update when I'm a bit better and Etsy is rolling again. But yeah, that's today's update, and for the next few weeks I'm just going to be resting and recovering. You know, I'm not going to work at the moment obviously because of the commute and everything. So yeah, I'll give you another update soon. Peace out from my cast hand. Yes. So it's been a couple of weeks since I last spoke to you, and I'm feeling a lot better. Still got my trusty cast, but my wrist is a lot less painful, so I've been able to start making a few things again and finishing a few things off. So I've actually been able to send a few things to the printers and start getting things made for Etsy. So we're definitely back on track. I've actually received a few parcels over the last week, so I've unboxed all of that. I was going to do a video of me unboxing it, but with my pelvis and my crutch I didn't think it would be the most elegant thing. So I've got everything out and I've put it into a couple of boxes behind me where I'm going to keep all my products for when I get orders. So I'm going to show you a few things now. And here it all is together. It's so nice seeing both the styles together, like the Plant Net style and then the Elsewhere style and a couple of the freebies, and just how all the colours look together. I'm so happy with how it all came out, and I'll show you some of it all individually now. Okay, so product-wise, obviously I showed you my Elsewhere zine at the start of this video, and then I showed you me working on plant nets, the second zine. So I've got plant nets finished and I've folded up a few examples. Here it is, all cute in pink and green. So it's one of those like fold out poster zines. So I've mixed photography and illustration, which is something I hadn't done before, which was really fun to do. So it follows the story of my little plant character, and it's sort of a story which is trying to say to people, like, don't be scared to grow and go out there and explore and discover things. And obviously it's a poster zine, so it folds out into this lovely illustration. Yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. And so to go with that, I have made this lovely A5 sticker sheet. So it's got 15 or 16 stickers on, I think, and it's vinyl as well, so they're waterproof, which is always really useful. So harder wearing, like my laptop back is completely covered in stickers, but only vinyl ones. And I made the same for Elsewhere. So this one's got lots of scenes from the zine, really yummy colours. And I also made a couple of art prints, so one from each of the zines, which is really cute. So they'll be for sale as well. And I also made these two bookmarks. So I was thinking with these, because I want to also sell bundles on Etsy, so where you can get the zine, the stickers, the art print all together, and if you were to buy the bundle you'd also get one of these bookmarks as a freebie. So I thought that was a nice touch. And also with each order, it's always nice to get a postcard or something to say thank you, and I'll always be very thankful for anyone that wanted to buy my work anyway. But instead of a postcard, which I thought was a bit of a throwaway item, I've come up with this idea. So it's a bookmark duo. So basically you would receive this in your package and you'd cut along the pink lines and you'd get two bookmarks that you can share with a friend, which is double-sided. I thought it was a really cute idea, so hopefully people would keep this. And yeah, and I've also made this really cute business card, which again I thought I'd just put in each order, and if I was to ever do a zine fair or something, it's good to have on the table. But yeah, other than that, the only other thing I've done is the weekly planner, which I spoke about, which would be the digital download. So I got a couple printed out just to try out. So I've like filled in an example week, and I think this works really well. Like the scale is really good, and it'll be interesting to see what all of your guys' reactions is with this one. But yeah, other than that, I'm just waiting on some badges, but the next step's gonna be photographing it all. I'm not sure how I want to photograph things yet. I've sort of thought about doing like a colour drop, like maybe a pastel yellow, or maybe more of a scene, you know, more of a home scene with maybe the cactus and a few things. But I think I just need to try and see what suits my products, and yeah, I'll see you soon. Just realised I'm doing this over there, like you can see the cactus in my room that I'm talking about. So thought I'd quickly show you him. Oh, my hair's caught in it. But yeah, this is the cactus from Plant Nets, and he may feature in some of the photography. Believe it or not, this little guy started as a mini cactus from IKEA about 5 or 6 years ago, and now it's this big. So he's definitely coming with me everywhere I go, and yeah, now you know what I'm talking about. But yes, bye.
Look at this little guy. He's just got up from a nap, but he is helping me start some of the photography, so exciting day.
Hey, so today is Etsy shop launch day. So it all went live this morning. Go check it out at Jimmy's Cloud. But yes, all the photography has come together. The products look great. I'm really happy with how it's all turned out. And yeah, so I've had my first few orders, which is amazing. Seeing the little notification pop up to say you have a sale really means a lot, especially when it's from someone I don't know and I know they're genuinely buying it because they love my work. And that's exactly why I've opened this Etsy, and I'm just really happy that it's all come together. And after this video, I'm really looking forward to doodling on some envelopes and walking to the post office for the first time, and really silly small things. But yes, thank you if you've got to this point in the video and followed my journey. It really means a lot. So I thought I would end this video with a few tips of things I've learned along the way, and if you're thinking of opening your own Etsy store, it might help you. So my first tip is to watch loads of videos like this one or Fran Nerd's ones where people are giving you advice on their own shop and things they've learned. So definitely look into stuff like recycled packaging, because people are really interested in that at the minute and you don't want to put them off. But mainly with your products is don't start too big. So think about a few things you can start making and really concentrate on that and see, because you don't want to order loads of stuff right at the start because you don't know how it's going to go. So have a look around about what you really want to work on and focus on that. Definitely set yourself a timeline, give yourself, a to-do list, but don't make it unreasonable. Don't pressure yourself time-wise, and just enjoy it. It's supposed to be something fun, so make sure you're always enjoying it. And one more tip is that when you get to the point of uploading your products on Etsy, is to look at other people's products, like similar things, and see how they've described it, how much detail they've gone into, because I didn't realise how much detail you'd need, and just to put some time aside for that because it does take a bit of time. But yeah, do that, concentrate on the photography, try and have lots of good light, but don't freak out if you've not got a really good camera. Phone cameras are perfectly fine with a bit of touching up on Photoshop. But yes, thank you so much for watching this video. Follow me on Instagram at @Jemmy'sCloud for lots of updates, and I will see you soon with another video. Thanks.